Hello, welcome to ES Coasters, also known as Ejector Sea Coasters. And today I'm going to be doing a tier list for the coasters of Six Flags. And this is the whole chain of the ones I have been on. I've not made it out to Six Flags New England, Darien Lake, and Great Escape, and I think that is all. Anyways, let's get to it. Alright, I made a whole. I replaced E tier, and I do not know why that people put that there. It just doesn't make sense. I replaced that with haven't been on. Alright, so we're starting with American Eagle. I say I enjoy this ride actually, so I'm gonna put that in the B tier. I know you might hate me for this, but I like it quite a bit. Yes, American Thunder. Pretty solid GCI. Not too rough. Probably a good B tier. Apocalypse. This ride's not bad. This was my favorite ride when I first went to Magic Mountain. This is probably a solid B tier. Alright. SNS free spins. Now these can go either way. You can either get a really good ride or a really bad ride on these. So I'm going to put them in C. Alright. Bat clones. Some of them can be rough, but some of them I like quite pretty good. I'll probably put them in B tier. Yes, Batwing. Okay, this ride is actually really good, in my opinion. I rode this 6 times in my visit, so I'm going to put this in the A tier. It's very solid. Alright, Bizarro, also known as Medusa at Great Adventure. Probably I'll put this at B tier. It's alright. It's pretty solid, actually. But not my favorite floorless. Alright, Blue Hawk. Okay, this is actually smooth. But it was probably a top 5 coaster over Georgia. I'll probably put this at B tier. Alright, Boomerangs. So, these are very polarizing. They can either be really good or really bad. So probably a D, because most of them suck. Alright, Boss. Okay, this is pretty rough nowadays. I liked this in 2016, but 2020 was so probably C. Alright, Dalonga Mine Train. I thought this ride was just meh. It's not that thrilling. Probably a D tier, but I did not hate it. Daredevil Dive. It's very solid. Very good Eurofighter, but it's pretty short, so B tier. Dark Knight. This ride kind of sucks. Like, half of the theming of the one at Great America does not work anymore, and the ride is just kind of rough. So probably D tier. Alright. Oh, here's where it gets real. Demon. Okay, this was my first looper, but it is so bad now. The transition into the second loop just slams your head back, and then you just have a headache for a few minutes. But that's how it is for me. So this is going in F easily. Yes, El Toro. This is probably my favorite ride in the whole Six Flags chain that I have been on. This is an easy S tier. It's great. It was my number 1 for almost a year. Firebird. Garbage. This is going in F tier. It sucks. It just bangs my head the entire time. And I had a rain ride, so it was even worse. Full Throttle. The launch is pretty good, and the hang time, and I love the hang time, and there's some strong ejectors, so I'm gonna put this in A tier. But I would put it in S tier if it was longer, but it's really short. Scorcher. This stand-up is pretty solid. I'll probably put this in B tier. I overall very much enjoyed this. Alright, now Gold Rusher. Probably D tier. I don't hate this ride actually. It's just not that thrilling, so. Alright, Goliath at Great America. This ride is pretty good, but again, it's really short, so I'd probably put it at A tier. Alright, Goliath at Magic Mountain. I'd probably put this at B tier. I like the Helix, but the first part is alright. Alright, so that lands a spot in the B tier. Goliath at Over Georgia. Let's see. That'll probably go in the A tier. It's very good B&M Hyper. Great American Scream Machine. I'm probably gonna put this in C tier. I do not remember this ride very well because I only rode it once. Oh my god, this ride is horrible. I rode this at Great Adventure, and my legs. It felt like it felt like the blood in my legs the circulation was being cut. Like, it was so bad the whole time, and along with headbanging, it's the worst B&M I've ever been on. That's an easy F tier. Iron Rattler. Wow, this ride is really good, but I'm probably still gonna put this in A tier. It's kind of short. Jersey Devil. This ride is very smooth, and it's pretty solid, so probably this will go in A tier. Alright, Joker at Discovery Kingdom. I do not really remember this ride that well. I went to Discovery Kingdom when I was like 9, I think. Yeah, so I didn't really remember it too well, but I remember this ride being solid. Joker's Jinx, wow. This ride, what actually amazed me, like, that ending is really strong. Like, like, the turn just goes up and down, and it's just crazy. That's an A tier. And Judge Roy's Scream, don't remember this one that well, because I last went to Over Texas when I was, like, I think I might have been 10 then, but I could have been 9, I don't know. So probably a B tier. I don't remember this ride being horrible. King Dakar, wow. Okay, I like this ride quite a bit. This is going in S tier. It's really thrilling, I'll tell you that. And the airtime in the back row is insane over the drop. La Vibora. Okay, I don't remember this ride too well, but I remember it being just meh, so C tier it is. Alright. Oh yeah, Max Force. Alright, that'll probably go in A tier because it's just too short. Like, they could have added an LSM instead and then, like, put a spike in the back, and kind of like Pantheon or Icebreaker. Alright, anyways, Medusa at Discovery Kingdom. I give this a B tier. This is one of my favorite floorless coasters. I overall really enjoyed this. Mr. Freeze next, so probably put this in A tier. This one was really solid. Alright, now Pandemonium. I just think it's meh. I don't really ride Pandemonium a lot. I rode both of them over. It was Fiesta, Texas, and St. Louis. Alright, New Revolution. Wow, I actually like this ride quite a bit. I'll probably put this at B tier. Really solid. Alright, New Texas Giant. I'm probably gonna put this in A tier. I thought it was solid, but it's not my favorite RMC. It is far away from that. Oh, Ninja. Okay, this was my first coaster under the track. And my first suspended coaster, so. And if you're not riding in the front, it is hell. Let me tell you that. So probably you actually get a good ride in the front if you're sitting in the front car. But so I'll probably put it in D tier. It's my least favorite suspended coaster. Ninja at St. Louis. Oh my god. I decided to nearly die. And I went on this 3 times in a row in 2020 at the end of the day. I don't know why I made that decision, honestly. But that's going in F tier. Nitro, okay. Now we're talking. This ride is an F. The ending is overall really strong. I'm very much enjoyed this ride. Alright, Poltergeist. Pretty much the same thing as Joker's Jinx. I only rode this I think once, maybe twice, but this is the exact same as Joker's Jinx, so I'm gonna put it at A tier as well as Joker's Jinx. Raging Cajun. Okay, this ride was okay. I thought it was pretty fun. But I don't prefer spinning mouses that much, so probably C tier. Alright, Raging Bull now. That is an S tier coaster easily. Amazing airtime. Alright, Riddler Mindbender. Alright, I heard this ride kind of sucks now because of the new trains and it does not ride well on the track. But I did ride this before it got the overhaul. So I'm going to put it at B tier. Alright, Riddler's Revenge. Alright, this ride was really good. It's probably the best stand-up coaster you'll ever find. So I'll probably put this at B tier. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to move that. That was closed when I went to Six Flags America. Alright, River King Mine Train. That wasn't that thrilling. I'd probably put it at D tier. Roadrunner Express was alright. It's pretty smooth because it was built in 1997 when Arrow started using computers, so probably C tier. Alright, Roar. So this is kind of controversial. I rode this in the front, and it's actually pretty solid. Sure, it's not the smoothest thing in the world, but I thought overall just enjoyed that ride, so I'm gonna put that at C tier. Alright, Runaway Mine Train at Great Adventure. Just no. That's going in D tier. I didn't hate it though. Alright, Runaway Mine Train over Texas. That is probably a C tier. I don't remember this ride that well, but I do remember the underwater tunnel. Alright, Runaway Mountain. I don't remember this ride because I rode it when I was like 10, so I'm gonna just put it at C tier. Screaming Eagle. Okay, this ride is very solid. So this is kind of a hot take, but I'll put it at A tier. It's very solid. Alright, Scream at Magic Mountain. I'm probably going to put this at B tier. I honestly don't know why they added that, because they already had Riddler's Revenge, which was a stand-up, and this ride is kind of similar to that, so... Well, Riddler's Revenge would basically be the same as it if they converted it to floorless trains. Okay, now Shockwave at Over Texas. Wow. I don't remember this ride, but I remember this being crazy. Like that's really the only thing. Like I remember riding it. But so I'll probably put it at A tier. I've heard people rave about it. Alright, Skull Mountain at Great Adventure. Okay, I rode in the back row. The airtime is insane on the first drop. But the rest of the ride is is just alright, so probably C tier. It's solid though, I'll give you that. Alright. Superman Escape from Krypton. Okay, this ride is kind of boring. I mean, the launch is solid, but it's really slow, so probably a B tier. Alright, Superman Krypton Coaster at Fiesta, Texas. Okay. This ride is pretty solid. It goes over the quarry wall. It's one of the top tier floorless coasters, so probably B tier. Superman Ultimate Flight. This one is one of the first skyrockets ever built, and it has only 6 rows, so the airtime isn't as strong in the back. So I'm gonna give this a B tier. And plus, it doesn't have comfort collars, so that adds up. Okay. You might hate me for this one, but I'm going to put this at C tier. It just meanders around, and there's a pretty bad rattle on the pretzel loop. Yeah, I don't really like that ride that well. It's just a bad layout. Tatsu. Okay, this ride is pretty good. It's my favorite flying coaster actually. So I'm gonna put this at A tier, along with Batwing. All right, Twisted Colossus. Ah, yes, yeah, that is an easy S tier. This ride, I love it. Like, like the Colossus is very missed. Like, and they still did amazing with the conversion, but it I still wish I could ride it as Colossus. So yeah. Alright, Twisted Cyclone. This is probably the weakest RMC, but I still enjoyed it. I'd probably put this at A tier. Alright. Alright, Vertical Velocity at Great America. Probably I'll put this at B tier. It's a really good ride if you're sitting in either the front or back. So yeah. Oh yeah, Viper at Great America. This was actually my first big coaster that I've ever ridden, and I probably would not have like 400 credits at this time if I never sucked it up and rode this. So I'll probably put this at B tier. They need to fix that the first part before that leading up to the first hill after the turnaround because there's a pretty bad pothole. Alright, Viper at Magic Mountain. This ride actually is a solid aero looper. It's my second favorite behind Tennessee Tornado. Sure, it's sometimes not smooth, but in 2019 I found this to be really, really smooth, and I rode this like over 10 times in a day. So I'll probably put this at B tier. Very solid. Alright, I actually rode this ride as Green Lantern at Magic Mountain. I remember the ride, but I thought it was really boring. I didn't remember it being, like, painful or anything. So, probably a D tier. West Coast Racers, oh yeah. Yeah, I like this ride. It's really good, honestly. And on the second launch, my comfort collar flew detached, and on the second launch, it just flew up in front of me. It was really funny, but I love this ride, so I'm gonna put it at S tier. It's really long and enjoyable. All right, Whizzer at Great America. I'll probably put this at C tier only because it's pretty tame. It's not a rough ride though, I'll give you that. Alright, Wild One at Six Flags America. This ride is really solid. It's a nice classic old Woody, so probably put that at B tier. It has pretty good airtime, but they need to reprofile that Helix. Wonder Woman at Fiesta, Texas. Probably a... Alright, you might hate me for this too, but I'm gonna put this at B tier. Only because it's just too short. But I did enjoy this ride. It's really good. Alright, X-Flight at Grand America. Probably a B tier. There can be a rattle on this if you're sitting in the back, but overall it's an alright ride. I do not like how the vests lock and then it just hurts your shoulders. Last but not least, X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. I'd probably put this at A tier. It's really overrated in my opinion. So, I'm probably going to put this at A tier. There's only like a few bad transitions, like that last Raven turn just slams your head back pretty hard. And not to mention throughout the whole ride, your calves just keep banging against the seat and it's kind of painful. So yeah, that's all of it. Thank you for watching that. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out my other videos. I'll see you in the next video.